king of the town. Yeah, I've been that. You know I can.
Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves.
Cleveland on defense. 4-on-3 break. Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Irving, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Irving drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. From the arc, no luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Green again, it's Irving. And Thompson kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist for Kyrie Irving. And the rejection by James Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Nice to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And Shumpert in there for
on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever, Hall of Fame caliber.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Shots good by Mills.
Well, with a dead-eye shooter like him, it takes more than average defense to put a stop to it. It takes great defense, and even that might not be enough.
Seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own.
Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point. Irving with it. He's picked up by Parker. Irving against Parker. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. To Duncan. Back to Green. And stolen by Love. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for. Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Dellavedova kicks to Love. And he dunks it down. Good. It's tipped. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Dellavedova dishes to Irving. Another 3 for
Defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Green, no luck. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Passes it to Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. The feed to Irving. Shot from 12. And Kevin Love. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Love.
Unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ginobili. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to James.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Will take possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. 43 seconds left here in the second. Outside Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The San Antonio Spurs, a team that is hit. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Left side, Irving. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Cleveland ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-7 run. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know.
Has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Leonard. The drive by James. And good on the basket. Look it. James has got 6.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third.
Ball in poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire.
The kick out to Aldridge. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 13. And slam dunk by... And the Cavaliers call time here. You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you wonder if what Pop said is true. Spurs lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization, yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Spurs trail by 11. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out. Numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing.
I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 14. It's Thompson off the drive. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his second personal.
There are certain things
Can drive cars who have not even seen the Spurs not win 50 games, at least in a year.
The type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Not